Principal of the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine Campus, Professor Brian Copeland, Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dr. Brian Coburn, Head of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, Dr. Sridhara Rao Gunakala, Director of the Curriculum Planning and Development Division of the Ministry of Education, Mrs. Anna Singh, principals, teachers, students, parents, and all of our YouTube viewers across the globe, good morning, and I welcome you to the UWI Math Fair 2020-2021. I am Dr. Victor Job, and I am pleased to deliver the opening remarks for this, our third annual UWI Math Fair. The UWI Math Fair has three main objectives. One, it targets secondary school students in order to spark their interest in mathematics and its applications. Two, it allows students to view mathematics in an exciting way, using a variety of puzzles and logic games to increase interest in the field. And three, it seeks to highlight the various programs and research opportunities available in the Faculty of Science and Technology at the UWI St. Augustine campus. The first UWI Math Fair was held in 2018 and attracted the attendance of over 500 students from 16 secondary schools across Trinidad and Tobago. Since then, the department has organized and hosted this event at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus, in collaboration with the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology. The UWI Math Fair 2019 was also a huge success, with an attendance of over 1,300 students and 100 plus teachers from 43 secondary schools. In light of the current COVID-19 pandemic, it was decided that this year's Math Fair would be conducted virtually. The Math Fair was advertised using several social media platforms, such as the FST website, the FST Facebook page, the Department of Mathematics and Statistics website, and the UWI Math Fair website, and garnered overwhelming interest on these sites in the form of close to 5,000 website views and participation from over 20 secondary schools in the various Math Fair activities thus far. Today's Math Fair program will include remarks from the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, greetings from the Ministry of Education, presentation for the Lifetime Achievement Award, and several math-based competitions and presentations such as the Math Fair essay, the Math Model, and Math Feud competitions. This will be followed by various interactive games and fun activities that are open to all secondary school students. So now, I invite you to sit back, relax on your chairs, couches, or wherever you may be, but don't get too comfortable, and enjoy the rest of the program. Without further ado, I would like to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dr. Brian Coburn, to give some brief remarks.
Good morning, and welcome to the Virtual Math Fair 2021, hosted by the Department of Mathematics and Statistics at the Faculty of Science and Technology of the University of the West Indies at St. Augustine. Welcome. I'd like to start off by thanking the Ministry of Education for supporting this initiative. It would not happen without that support. I must thank the head of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, Dr. Rao, and the entire staff of the department for their passion and dedication to the discipline of mathematics. A heartfelt thank you to all primary and secondary school teachers for nurturing the spark for the discipline of mathematics, and to all students and their parents and guardians for making the event the success that it has become. Thank you. There was no Math Fair in 2020, and this year we were obliged to move to the virtual space due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And sure enough, mathematics applied to the discipline of epidemiology, is guiding humankind out of the crisis. The Math Fair, of course, contains some competitive elements, and those bring excitement to the event. But the real winner is mathematics, and we all win when the discipline takes center stage and is embraced rather than being approached with caution and fear. I'd like to wish us all a successful event. Best wishes for the Math Fair 2021. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dean, for your kind and inspiring words. It is now my great honor to introduce our next speaker, Mrs. Anna Singh, Director, Curriculum Planning and Development Division of the Ministry of Education.
Professor Emeritus Balswarup Bhatt, Dr. Brian Coburn, Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dr. Rao, Head of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, Dr. Victor Job, Chairman of the Math Fair, members of the organizing committee, teachers, students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning to all. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, I bring greetings to you on this, your first virtual UWI Math Fair. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn." The goal of the Math Fair is to engage students in learning mathematics beyond the mere manipulation of rules and formula, but the appreciation of its versatility as a subject with a specific language for communicating ideas, projecting and extracting information for varied uses and contexts. The skills one developed through mathematics aligns closely to many life and career skills, such as critical thinking, knowledge construction, problem solving, leadership and responsibility, adaptability and flexibility, initiative and self-direction. Interpersonal skills as well as creativity and innovation may also be nurtured given the right learning approach. The Mathematics Fair provides the opportunity to engage learners and educators in a variety of activities to broaden your experience in the learning of mathematics. Perhaps you might even come to understand how one could even enjoy mathematics, as some of us really do. This year, like last year, our global community faced numerous challenges in teaching and learning, as we had to almost instantaneously transition to initially online learning and more recently a more hybrid approach. For some subject areas, as is the case for mathematics, it was daunting and seemingly impossible to effectively teach via online modalities. Our learning curve defied limitations and for many tended towards an insurmountable infinity. On the other hand, some educators, parents, and students almost gave up and flatlined, so to speak, while others grew exponentially both in skill and comfort. It is therefore especially gratifying to be involved in the realization of this virtual Math Fair. In view of these uncertain times and the concerns about how education may be negotiated in the future, the theme of today's fair, relevance of math in a pandemic, is most instructive and perhaps insightful. Just the daily reporting of infections, recovery rates, and mortalities have exposed us all to a number of mathematical concepts, percentages, graphing, extrapolation, statistics, all in a real-life application. This Math Fair will certainly be an unparalleled opportunity for our young mathematicians as you seek to expose yourselves to a range of strategies for interacting with math concepts and skills. While the organizers hope to demystify math, inspire students to consider careers in math as a viable opportunity, not just to earn a living, but also to impact the world, I sincerely hope you also discover the excitement, the tension, the rush of adrenaline one feels when working on a math problem, and the immense sense of satisfaction and joy from the sheer effort, even if you do not solve the problem. I applaud all the members of the organizing committee who continue to inspire and motivate the students present here today. Our students need you more than ever because the effects of this pandemic will be long-lasting and widespread. The evolution of this virtual fair is testimony to your diligence and the passion that you have for mathematics. It is hoped that this enthusiasm will be passed on to the students in your care. We look forward to the future with boundless optimism and faith as you continue to discharge your duties. I do wish you all continued success in the future, as in making something as irrational as COVID, the impetus for proposing this virtual fair demonstrates the relevance and agility of the math department. To the students who are here, I do hope that you enjoy your virtual visit to this fair and are inspired by the amazing ideas and opportunities presented for you as you begin or continue steadily your journey with mathematics. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Singh. It was a privilege to hear from you and from the Ministry of Education. Next, I would like to turn your attention to the presentation of the Lifetime Achievement Awards for the years 2020 and 2021. The awardee for 2020 is Professor Emeritus Bhatt, and for 2021, Professor Emeritus Edward Farrell. Both awards will be presented by Dr. Sridhara Rao Gunakala, Head of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, Faculty of Science and Technology, the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our UWI Virtual Math Fair 2021, themed Relevance of Mathematics in Pandemic. Every year during this event, the Department of Mathematics and Statistics honors its retired faculty with the Lifetime Achievement Award, since they were the strong pillars and behind the department's strength and progress. This time, I would like to invite our Professor Emeritus, Professor Bhatt, a former head of the Mathematics and Computer Science Department at the University of the West Indies. Professor Bhatt graduated with a PhD in Fluid Dynamics from the University of the Rajasthan, India in 1976, and was appointed as a lecturer at the UWI in 1978 and promoted to senior lecturer position in 1983. Prior to this appointment, he worked at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, for 2 years, from 1976 to 1978. From 1991 to 1995, he worked as an associate professor at Sultan Qaboos University, Oman, and also he was a professor at the prestigious university in one of the university in Colombia from 1995 to 1996. Later in 1996, he returned to the UWI and has been here ever since. he got professorship in 2004, and in 2015 he retired from the department, and now he Professor Emeritus in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Professor Bhatt has published over 8 referred papers in his area of interest, fluid mechanics, biomathematics, and mathematical modeling of crime. He has given numerous invited talks at international conferences at various universities. Through his supervision of students, Professor Bhatt has successfully mentored 6 PhD and numerous MSc candidates here at the UWI to completion of research on topics that including fluid dynamics, mathematical model of crime. Now he is applying the models to understanding the dynamics of the stock market and cancer. He firmly believes mathematics can benefit any area because prior to any endeavor, time management, budgets, even relationships, one must plan parameters and make some form of modeling to measure and adjusting accordingly, which are mathematical based functions. Professor Bhatt says that mathematical modeling can reveal the stability or instability of system such as human behaviors, including marriage and crime related incidents. As a researcher and now emeritus professor, his intention is to support whoever needs his help academically. He wishes to further promote his field, and in his opinion, there are many more events for publication of mathematical concept. Even in cancer treatment, he says mathematical models can predict outcomes better than just the judgment of doctor relying on his experience. One highlight of Professor Bhatt's career is that he was awarded an academic staff fellowship of the Commonwealth to do research at the Department of Applied Mathematics and Theoretical Physics, University of Cambridge, UK, for a year, where he produced 2 research papers. One was published in the Journal of Fluid Mechanics, which comes from the Cambridge University, and the other, the Quarterly Journal of Mathematics and Applied Mathematics, which comes from the Oxford University. Professor Bhatt loves both teaching and research. Together with his colleagues, the department began to offer an MSc Mathematics, which had its first intake in 2005. He also implemented a program to share further mathematical knowledge with school teachers and engineers in course format. From 2006 to present, he has organized 3 international conferences in the field of fluid mechanics. In 2004, he achieved professor status, and in 2005, he became a fellow of the Institute of Mathematics and its Application, FIMA, based on the United Kingdom. Of this new title, Emeritus Professor, he said he is honored and look forward to giving his services and assistance to anyone who needs help with mathematical modeling. We would now welcome Professor Bhatt to accept this honor on behalf of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics.
Thanks to the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, Faculty of Science and Technology, for giving me this award. I feel humbled and honored to receive this award. In my career, actually, I had a good opportunity to meet some of the applied mathematicians like Sir James Lighthill from England, Professor P.L. Bhatnagar from India, and Professor Jain Kapoor from IIT Kanpur. Of course, my this achievement is due to the blessings of my parents and other teachers, particularly my supervisor, Dr. P.D. Verma. And I always got a chance to work with my friends and colleagues, all the places. Like while I was a PhD student, we were 4 persons working with the same supervisor. So I started to work with my colleagues and try to learn their area of research. And then when I came here at IIT Kanpur also, I collaborated with some of the researchers there. The same way here when I joined University of the West Indies in '78, I again started collaborating with staff members here, particularly Professor Ram Kisoon and Dr. David Owen. Then when I joined the Sultan Qaboos University, there also I got a chance to work with 5 researchers, and in fact I learned the new area of research, which is mathematical modeling, particularly the disease models and the prey and predator models. And we continued that research even from throughout my life. And then when I joined back here in 1996, again I started working with Dr. David Owen and Donna Commission, and we had joint supervision. My first PhD student was Rosemary Moyes, who actually migrated to Australia. So my suggestion to all the PhD students and the staff members is to collaborate among friends. After finishing PhD, don't think that at the end of the research. Actually, that is the beginning of your research. So you should continue to work continuously, because in research, it is not like you give up for 5-6 months and then you feel you can do the research again. Therefore, it's a continuous process actually. So the PhD students can still work with their supervisor, but my suggestion is that they should try to come up with their own problems, research problems, and work either themselves or with their friends. And that will improve the quality of, they will improve their research. In fact, that will help them to progress. Lately, my intention is to apply mathematical models to understand the human behavior, which can give us the all kinds of problems that we come across are due to the human behavior. So mathematical models can predict and it can help to understand the dynamics of human behavior. Thank you, Dr. Rao.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Next, we have another prominent personality and celebrated mathematician from our department to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award for 2021, Professor Emeritus Edward J. Farrell. Professor Farrell is the first Trinidadian to be appointed as a professor of mathematics at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, in 1991. In 1978, he introduced a general class of graph polynomials called F polynomials. His specialization are in the field of discrete mathematics, combinatorial algorithm, advanced algebra, graph theory, and graph polynomials. Professor Farrell has supervised 4 PhDs, 8 MPhils, and 2 MSc projects. Coming to his research publications are in the field of discrete mathematics, and he excelled by publishing 146 papers in highly reputed journals and presenting more than 15 papers at national and international conferences. He is the first faculty to introduce a formal course in computer sciences under the mathematics program. The administrative service says that Professor Farrell has provided to the department are noteworthy. He was the acting dean of the then Faculty of Natural Sciences from 1985 to 1990, and he was head of the department from the 1988 to 1991. He received numerous awards from different international universities like University of Naples, University of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Pace University, New York, and the University of Pittsburgh, USA. Professor Edward J. Farrell, no doubt, is a role model and inspiration for all the mathematicians, mathematics lovers, and students by receiving a senior Fulbright Research Fellowship in 1996 from the University of Pittsburgh, and in 1996 from Pace University, USA. Professor Farrell still energetic on his research, and we wish him all the best and success in his future endeavors research journey. We would now welcome Professor Farrell to accept this honor on behalf of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Please, Professor. Yes, thank you very much, sir.
Good day, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Rao, for this, what I consider very important and a very unique recognition of my work in the department. I appreciate it very much. I want to thank the department for supporting me for over 45 years, and I appreciate it very much, the support which I have obtained from the department. And I want to also thank the office staff for over the years, have been assisting me and keeping me comfortable in the department, although I have retired. Over the years that I've been in the department, I've received support, all the support that I wanted, and I appreciate it very much. So thank you, Dr. Rao, and thanks to the department for this award. Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much.
Yeah, must- right. Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all who are behind the success of this event. Thank you once again. Thanks.
Thank you, Professor Bhatt, Professor Farrell, and Dr. Rao Gunakala. Moving on to the results of the various competitions, we begin with the presentation of the first place winning submission in the senior category of the math essay competition, as read by Victoria Keane from Naparima Girls High School. Following which, we will announce the winners in all the categories of the math essay competition.
My name is Victoria Keane and I attend Naparima Girls High School. My essay was submitted in the senior category and the title is, Will COVID-19 Significantly Impact the Economy of Trinidad and Tobago in 2021? Lockdown. March 22, 2020 was the official date when the borders of Trinidad and Tobago were closed due to its first confirmed case of the ravenous COVID-19 pandemic. Schools, restaurants, and a plethora of business establishments were forced into stagnation, forcing the nation to adopt a completely transformed lifestyle. The health, retail, financial services, and energy sectors were among the most severely impacted. Growth within the tourism and airline sectors plunged downward devastatingly. As the nation stood still and continues to wade precariously forward, the seeds sown for major economic implications have taken root. Thus, the question stands, as the period of lockdown continues into the current year, will COVID-19 impact the economy of Trinidad and Tobago in 2021? Based on the data reviewed, the probability of a significant impact is undoubtedly high. Attaining a favorable international reputation for its sun, sea, and sand tourism, 2019 earned Trinidad and Tobago approximately $1.91 billion according to Statista database. This was its highest tourism revenues in a decade. Prior to the pandemic, progress in this sector followed a steady upward trend, with its revenues acting as a stimulus for the nation's mixed economy. Due to international border closures, the number of international arrivals drastically declined. Tourism revenue inflows, which could have been used to offset import costs, develop sectors, and sustain many small and medium enterprises, have now been depleted. This decline in revenues corresponds to less earnings for locals. Consequently, the gross domestic product, that is, the value of finished goods produced within a country, would suffer greatly. Since negative GDP growth indicates movement toward an economic downturn, the direct relationship between employment, production levels fueled by foreign revenues, and the economy can be clearly identified. As seen in statistics reported on the Ministry of Finance website from 2019 and 2020, Trinidad and Tobago's GDP fell from $24.27 billion US to $23 billion US year on year for 2020, largely attributable to COVID-19. Limited by the effects of ongoing preventative measures, including continued border closures and potential lockdown periods, inaccessibility of rapid vaccine rollout, and prolonged risks of infection due to the discovery of new variant strains, 2021 can be expected to suffer a similar economic fate as seen in 2020. COVID-19 is highly contagious and has proven fatal. Recovered patients may experience negative health effects long after recovery. On February 18, 2021, it was reported on the Worldometer's website that of the 7,666 confirmed cases in Trinidad and Tobago, approximately 138 persons have died thus far. Further contributing to the risk of spread is employees' disregard for adhering to quarantine protocols for fear of termination and loss of income. The relationship between fatalities, mandatory quarantine due to exposure and loss of employment, and the economy exists as the labor force and employment rate are decreased. Subsequently, downward pressure would be placed on the nation's GDP as productivity continues to decline, leading to lower standards of living due to unfavorable economic conditions. As these pressures persist, so too will the battering or damage to the economy. Historically, Trinidad and Tobago's primary source of revenue and foreign exchange has been large reserves of oil and natural gas. Financial reports from the Ministry of Finance in 2019 indicated that despite a projected budget deficit, revenues generated through the sale of oil and gas were still significant economic contributors. However, due to the impacts of COVID-19, there was a global slump in the demand for these commodities. As a result, global energy prices collapsed and have only recently begun to stabilize. Energy sector flows drastically declined from approximately 47,502 million in 2019 to 38,573 million in 2020. Such a decrease would further deepen the current budget deficit and consequently result in negative implications for the economy. Therefore, it can be said that due to the continued decline in demand, along with the mounting severity of the virus into 2021, the present economy will be greatly affected. Efforts to respond to and combat the impacts of the virus have led to significant governmental expenditures thus far. According to an article by the Trinidad Express, on May 7, 2020, Finance Minister Mr. Colm Imbert stated that the government spent over $934 million on COVID-19 relief for 2020. Rather than being used for growth and development within the economy, these funds can no longer serve that purpose. Instead, its allocation for alleviation and mitigation takes precedence, being assigned to the healthcare sector and employment relief programs. Development stagnates and the deficit worsens as resources are siphoned into relief packages. TNT's economy will continue to suffer. Therefore, until COVID-19's repercussions are under control, these funds will remain unavailable as growth stimuli, leaving the economy in a less favorable state. As aforementioned, COVID-19 had a significant impact on national employment. According to data obtained from Statista, the unemployment rate rose from 2.69% in 2019 to 2.8% in 2020. This may present negative implications for the economy as lower total household incomes result in less tax revenues for the government to in turn utilize in growth and development efforts. More specifically, these funds are typically deployed in the provision of public goods. As such, its absence will affect the quality and efficiency at which these services are provided. It must be noted that higher unemployment could result in a subsequent increase in taxes levied on the employed population. Higher taxes would significantly reduce the household's purchasing power and result in a decline in consumption. If there are not enough funds to support local business needs, the unemployment rate would surely increase, GDP would fall, and consequently the economy would suffer. Thus, as COVID-19 continues its rampage throughout the nation and the unemployment rate steadily increases, 2021 is sure to be laden with negative economic consequences. In conclusion, the impacts of the COVID-19 virus on the economy have been and will continue to be extremely significant. Given pre-COVID-19 economic instability, the unchecked spread of the virus, and the rapid depletion of national revenues, further economic impacts are imminent for 2021.
Thank you, Ms. Keane, for presenting your essay. Moving right into the results of the essay competition. In the junior category, third place, Kavira Singh, Naparima Girls High School. Second place, Candice Hostin, Swaha Hindu College. First place, Justin Rupnarain, Naparima Girls High School. In the intermediate category, third place, Cheyenne Wade, Naparima Girls High School. Second place, Anthony Ramsawak, Canupia Secondary School. First place, Adelia Budu Singh, St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando. And in the senior category, third place, Shalia Ramdan, Holy Faith Convent, Hoover. Second place, Aruna Haradat, Swaha Hindu College. First place, Victoria Keane, Naparima Girls High School. Thank you to the math essay team and congratulations to all winners. Up next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Alana Sanka of the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, FST, UWI, to introduce the math modeling competition, which includes the presentation of a student submission, followed by the announcement of the winners in all categories.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us at this year's UWI Virtual Math Fair 2020-2021. As part of this year's celebration, there was a math modeling competition. I'm here to tell you some more about this. I am Dr. Alana Sankar, an instructor with the Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Let's begin. Mathematics is one of the farthest-reaching disciplines in the modern era, which spans into other fields such as natural science, engineering, medicine, finance, and social science. Without the use of mathematics, surely we won't have structures like buildings, bridges, we won't have the ability to treat diseases such as cancer or engineer drugs and vaccines, and we won't even have money. One of the most valuable features of mathematics is its ability to simulate and model the world around us. This involves using equations to approximate the real-world phenomena with the aim of understanding and predicting its behavior. Two popular equations are Einstein's theory of relativity and the Pythagorean theorem. Einstein's famous equation, E is equal to mc squared, changed our perception of mass and energy. With it, we were able to develop nuclear power in addition to more accurate measurements of large distances. Though one of the simplest equations, the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, is of fundamental use to trigonometry and geometry. Without it, accurate land surveying, map making, and navigation would be impossible. So why make math models? Mathematical models are merely systems of equations which tell us how the world around us behaves. Some may be used to show how your money will increase over time after you make an investment. Others might show how bacteria might grow on a block of moldy cheese. The applications are limitless. Three popular areas where mathematical models are used are as follows. In the infectious disease models. Mathematical models allow us to simulate the spread of infectious diseases such as COVID-19 and SARS. We can even introduce control measures such as quarantine or lockdown, or the availability of a vaccine to predict how and when a pandemic will eventually die out. Secondly, we have the use in economic models. In economics, mathematical models are of utmost importance. They tell investors how their investments will turn out over a period of time. They tell companies how much profit they may be able to make with a new product or policy. Here, math models can forecast the flow of cash in a given period. The third example is for population models. Models for population growth can inform governments of any surges in the number of people in a given country. Information like this is useful for housing and infrastructural development, educational planning, and so on. As part of this year's Math Fair celebrations, there was a math model contest. In this math modeling competition, a 3 to 5 minute video submission based on the theme Relevance of Mathematics in a Pandemic was required. Students were allowed to submit their work individually or in groups of no more than 3 students. Students were asked to make a PowerPoint presentation with a voice-over recording and to present their slides based on the theme. This competition was open to secondary school students as well as students of the university level. Entries were accepted based on 4 levels: the junior level, forms 1 to 3, intermediate level, forms 4 to 5, senior level, form 6, and the university level. We will now have a presentation by Farrell Cadogan, Kevin Sanka, and Anjana Valsalan of the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, Year 3 students of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. They will be presenting on the relevance of mathematics in a pandemic.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to my group submission for the math modeling competition based on the relevance of mathematics in a pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken the world by storm with a virus that is highly infectious and deadly. Therefore, the ability to be able to predict the behavior of the virus would be beneficial. The predictions generated from the SIR and profit models can guide world leaders in making better decisions for their countries and the planet. This is the relevance of mathematical modeling and the contributions it can make during a pandemic. The SIR model is based on ordinary differential equations that are used to model the susceptible, infected, and recovered population. This model is based on three assumptions. The compartmental approximation states that the number of persons susceptible, infected, or recovered can be modeled as a function of time. The mass action approximation states that there is a constant infection rate, beta, while the Markovian approximation states that there is a constant recovery rate, gamma. Given these approximations, the system of differential equations can now be derived. The differential of the susceptibles with respect to time, the STT, is given by the infection rate multiplied by the number of susceptibles times the number of infectious. The differential of recoveries with respect to time, the RDT, is given by the recovery rate times the number of the infectious. And finally, the differential of infectious with respect to time, the IDT, is given by minus the STT minus the RDT. To solve the system of differential equations, they are given initial conditions where S at time equals 0 is the population size. The number of infected at time equals 0 is given by I0, and the number recovered at time equals 0 is given by R0. The solved solution would expect to see the number of susceptibles decrease as the number of infectious and recoveries increase over time. However, there would exist a peak number of infections as a greater number of persons recover. Now, consider the case of Trinidad and Tobago with a population size of approximately 1.4 million. The graph shows what was expected from the theory and follows a similar trend that was observed in Trinidad and Tobago during the pandemic.
The profit model deals with the analysis of time series data in a business context. This model consists of three model components: the trend, seasonality, and holidays. The trend would model the non-periodic changes in the total number of cases for the duration of the time series. The seasonality model component represents total cases change with seasonal periodic changes. The holidays component will model the effects of holidays on the total number of cases. We use data from Trinidad and Tobago to create a model that would predict the future number of total cases. The graph displays a steady increase with respect to the total number of cases as time progresses. The error bands represented by the blue lines indicate the uncertainty of prediction, which also increases as time progresses. The large error band indicates the level of uncertainty of the model.
To begin the model comparison, I will discuss the accuracy of findings. For the SIR model, the graph presented showing a higher value in the number of infected cases than was ever present in the real-world statistics. A reason for this could be due to the fact that the pandemic existed for a period of time prior to arriving in Trinidad and Tobago, which would have allowed for preparation that could not have been accounted for in the SIR model. The profit model showed a large error band in the prediction results, which is an indicator of high uncertainty. This could have been due to a lack of data for the model. As time progresses, the profit model prediction will become more accurate. Both of the models discussed in this presentation have limitations. These limitations would give way to results that vary slightly from reality. The SIR model waits on the assumption that the total population is constant with no births or deaths during the model time period. This is not the case for a pandemic of this size and duration. The profit model is optimized for predictions in businesses, and this may not be able to translate over to pandemics. To conclude our presentation, mathematical modeling has played a significant role in helping our medical professionals and scientists prepare for the worst during this pandemic. The two models that we discussed show that there are many ways to use mathematical models to predict what might happen next during these difficult times. Based on the predictions made using both models, the profit model was determined to be better suited for a pandemic such as COVID-19. This is because it is able to make use of real-world data and would be able to improve its accuracy with time. There are several other models out there that can be used to make predictions for this pandemic, so we recommend that further comparisons be made to determine which model is the most accurate.
Now the moment you've all been waiting on, the winners. After careful deliberation, Here are the winners we've selected. In the junior division, in first place we have Christiana Boudou and Zaina Francis of Holy Faith Convent, Cuba. In second place, also of Holy Faith Convent, Cuba, Arifa Mohammed, Alana Lachman Singh and Angelina Darsan Singh. And in third place, we have Faith Benjamin of St. Stephen's College. In the intermediate division, our first place winner is Amelia Ramuta of Lakshmi Girls Hindu College. In the senior division, our first place prize goes to Sabrina Gonzalez, Alyssa Nabi and Alcina Khan of Astor Girls College, Charlieville. And second place to Ashana Nari, Trishana Saunders and Veronica Rajaram of Holy Faith Convent, Cooper. And finally, the winners in the University Division, first place went to Terrell Cadogan, Kevin Zanka, and Anjana Valsalan, whose presentation we saw earlier, and second place to Joshua Ramjatan, and our third place to Zara Ballantyne, all of the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine. A special thank you to all the members of the UWI Math Fair Math Modeling team for this year, for all your hard work and dedication in making this event a success. Thank you for your time and attention, and I would now like to leave you with a quote by Paul Halmos: "The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics." So congratulations again to all the winners, and a special thank you to everyone who participated in this competition.
Thank you, Dr. Sanka. And congratulations to all the winners of the math modeling competition. Now, we would like to take this opportunity to entertain you with the Math Feud competition, hosted by our very own Mr. Rajesh Lakan and Miss Melissa Barath. At the end of the feud, we will announce the winners in their various categories.
Welcome to the Math Feud. I am Rajesh, as you all would have seen on the video, and this is my co-host.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
And today we'll be going through the feud with you all, just to give an idea of what went on within the last couple of weeks. There was the math quiz competition, which every one of you would have attended. We had an overwhelming response, and that was many, many entries for all different categories. We had 3 categories: the juniors, the intermediates, and seniors. We took the best 6 responses from all of those categories, and we made 2 teams, and they were randomly selected. So we didn't use any fancy algorithms. We just tried to make the team as uniform as possible and as fair as possible. So we're here, and we are going to go through 2 rounds of our session today. There are 3 pairs, so we're going to pair you all off, and we're going to ask questions for each pair. The first person would be allowed to answer. If they do answer correctly, they will get 10 points.
Correct.
And if they don't answer correctly, then the other person, their pair, gets a chance to
Steal for 5 points.
5 points. And then we move on with the second pair until all 3 pairs have answered. And then we have the
team question.
Team question. And that would be for 15 points. And that completes 1 round. In total, we have 2 rounds. And at the end of those 2 rounds, we would tally up the scores, and then we'd announce the winner of the session. So
now, of course, if you have the same score, we'll be doing a tiebreaker.
Yes, and that's very interesting and fun.
We're going to kick things off now, and to begin, we're going to have Dr. Dial Singh, who's here to talk to you guys a few words. He's a lecturer in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics here at the university, and he's going to share some words for you guys.
All right, so let's welcome him.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to thank everybody for, first of all, getting up so early to take part in a math competition on a Saturday morning. I mean, this is the first time that anybody, I believe this is the first in the Caribbean that that we have any online math competition, and I believe that you are the first, so you should be very proud of yourselves. The 2 teams that I noticed are the 3 Musketeers and I think the pioneers. And I know that you will do well today, and I wish you well. And on behalf of the Department of Maths and Statistics, I want to wish you all the best, and I know that you will do well. Whoever wins today, everybody's a winner because you made it to the finals. All right. And I just want to thank you for taking part, and I hand over now to Rajesh to take over.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dial Singh. Lovely words. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you all are ready. Are you all ready? Let me get a thumbs up. Okay, yes. Okay, so in the first battle of the day,
we have the pioneers, which consist of Adriel, Zara, and Sarah.
And then they would be versus the three musketeers.
Or Matsketeers.
Or Matsketeers, yes, my word. Sky Lafont, Vandana Kumar, and Shivani Ramjug. So what we're going to do now, we just want to introduce each person individually. And if you can say your name, say your school, and say something random about yourself. Something fun, something people don't know, just to get the audience to know everybody. So we're going to start with the pioneers.
Adriel.
Hi, my name is Adriel Movin. I'm from Asher Girls College, San Fernando. And something random about me, I like to do gymnastics.
Oh, wow, that's so nice.
Oh, Asher Girls College, is that in San Fernando? I went to Asher Girls San Fernando.
You have company. All right, thank you so much.
So let's hear from Zara now.
Hi, I'm Zara Ali. I'm from St. Augustine Girls High School, and I love to play the piano and the guitar.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's nice. All right. Are you formally trained?
The piano. I've been teaching myself to play the guitar.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Well, all the best in this competition as well.
Thank you.
Sarah to talk.
My name is Sarah Singh. I'm from St. Joseph's Convent, San Fernando, and I love to type stories.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's really nice. How many stories you made so far?
So far, I've made 2 actual storybooks, but many short stories.
Oh, that's nice. I hope they include some maths in them. All right. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Okay, so now we'll move on to the musketeers, the Matsketeers. We'll ask Sky to speak first.
So Miss Sky Lafont.
My name is Sky Lafont. I'm from St. Joseph Convent, Port of Spain, and I like to dance.
Oh, that's nice. And what type of dance, may I ask?
Mostly ballet.
Ballet. Oh, okay. Well, quick on your toes. Nice. All right. Thank you so much. All the best in the competition. Now we're going to move on to Vandana Kumar.
Hi, my name is Vandana Kumar. I attend St. Joseph's Convent, San Fernando, and I like to play chess.
Oh, that's good. Have you ever represented?
I've played in the National Championships 2020.
I would not want to play you in chess. Okay, great. Thank you so much. And we're going to move on to the third person in the Musketeers now.
Shivani.
Hi, my name is Shivani Ramjag. I attend St. Joseph's Convent, San Fernando, and I like to read.
Oh, a lot of St. Joseph Convent, San Fernando.
Okay, this is nice. All right, so fiction or non-fiction? Oh, it doesn't matter to you?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, she is one of those, and that's really good. All right, so all the best in this competition. So now let's go back to us. I think we are ready to get the show on the road.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so we are going to start. So the first, we are entering round 1.
Right, so junior level starting off, round 1. Our category is arithmetic. And this is going to be a question between Adriel and Sky. The first question is going to go to
Adriel. What is 149 plus 73?
212.
Is that your final answer? You missed it by a little bit. You were very close. You were very close. Well done, though. So we will give the other team an opportunity to steal. So this goes to Sky.
222.
220. That is correct.
So that's
Well
5
done.
points.
So that's 5 points for Team Musketeers.
So this question is for Sky. What is 132 minus 65?
77.
Is that your final answer, 77? Okay, so we will allow Miss Adriel to steal this question, as that was not the answer we're looking for. So your answer, Miss Adriel, is? I am sorry, your time has ended. It's very quick. So the correct answer is 67.
So close.
So close, so close. So that brings the end of this pair. And now we're going to move on to the second pair in this competition. We are in the Pioneers now. So from the Pioneers, we have Miss Zara Ali. And the category is time for both individuals. That's the category. So your question, Zara, is how many seconds are there in 10 minutes?
600 seconds.
Oh, wow. That was very, very quick. Very quick. And that's your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations. You have won your team 10 points. Well done. Keep it up. So
now we'll move on to Vandana. And your question is, how many hours are there in 3 days?
72 hours.
That is correct.
And that is good. Well done. Well done. So 10 points goes to your team as well. This is going nice. This is going nicely. All right. So thank you so much, both Zara and Vandana. We are now moving on to the third pair. And our topic for the third pair would be geometry.
So this question is going to go to Sarah. What is a formula for the area of a triangle?
Half base by height.
And that is correct.
Woo! So you have won your team 10 points. Congratulations. So now we are moving on to Miss Shivani. And your question will be on the same topic. And your question is, what is the formula for the circumference of a circle?
Diameter by pi.
That is correct. Well done. Well done. Yes, this is going tight. So 10 points to both teams. Well done, ladies. Well done. We are moving on to our team question now. Team question.
So for round 1, the team question, the 3 Musketeers will be moved to a separate room while the Pioneers get a chance to answer. In the meantime, let's have some jokes.
Some jokes. We have jokes. So wow.
Jokes. What do you call friends who do math together?
Math friends?
No, algebros. Algebros. Oh, I think we have everyone here, so I think we can get started.
We are in the team.
I have a question. So can we all remain unmuted while the team question is going on?
You guys can converse and each other, like discuss it, everything. If you're ready to give your final answer, just let us know. You have 90 seconds.
Yeah, so that's the objective actually. We don't want, after the question is shown, we don't want one person reading it and then shouting out the answer. You all have 90 seconds. Everybody could read it. You all could speak, discuss through the Zoom medium here. And then at the end, I would like a representative to say, this is our final answer. And then you say the final answer. So feel free to speak and discuss. The timer is on the board. And we are going with the first team question.
Okay, so fine. Let's go.
All right. So what is the value of the expression that's on the board?
Okay, so our final answer is 7.
Your final answer is 7. 7. Okay. I must say, I really do like the collaboration between the 3 team members. It was excellent, and that resulted in the answer of 7 being
the correct answer.
Woo! Well done, well done. That was done without a calculator. It's very promising, very promising. So congratulations. Now we're gonna go into, what's gonna happen is we need to move you all into a separate room so that we can bring the other team and they will go through the exact same process. Yes? So we will allow a few seconds for that to happen. And congratulations again. After this, we're going to go into round 2. So it's going to be the same exact thing, ending with a team question. And at the end of that, we will see which team has the most points. And that team will be the winner of the feud for this level. So the idea for this team question, we want collaboration. We want you all to speak, and you're all going to speak through Zoom and hear each other and discuss the question. What we would like is, after I read the question, you all discuss the question. So your team question is, what is the value of the expression on the board?
Okay, so your time is up. What is your final answer?
Your final answer
is?
I am sorry, your time is up. Final answer. One last try. Okay, that's it.
118 over 20.
Okay, that is not the correct answer. What we're looking for, the correct answer is 7. 7. But it was a valiant attempt. It was a valiant attempt. I know it was a bit much to do mentally, but well done. Well done for the attempt. So this would conclude the first round of this session, and we have another round. So basically, we are going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to start back, and at the end of the second round, then the team that has the most amount of points will be the winner. All right, so we will
wait for the other participants to return, and then we can begin. Okay, so I think everyone's back. Great. So,
all right.
Our first category of round 2 is fractions and decimals. The first question is for Sky.
And Sky is from the 3 Musketeers. Sky, are you ready, Sky?
Convert the following fraction to a decimal. 9 over 20.
0.45.
That is correct.
Well done, well done. Congratulations. All right, so we're going to move on to the second contestant,
which is Adriel.
So Adriel, your question is, convert the following decimal to a fraction in its simplest terms. 0.16.
It's 4 over 20.
At the end of the session, we would have another question for Sky to steal to give her the opportunity. So let's move on to the second pair. So the correct answer was 4 over 25. 4, which almost the answer went on the board. All right, so Sky, we will come back to you and give you an opportunity to steal a question, okay? So moving on to our next pair.
The category is LCM and HCF. This will be against Vandana and Zara. The first question goes to Vandana. And your question is, what is the highest common factor of 12 and 20?
4.
That is correct.
Well done, well done. Congratulations. You have won your team 10 points. 10 points. All right, so let's move it. Let's keep it moving along.
The next question is to Zara. What is the lowest common multiple of 6 and 8?
Sorry?
2.
2. Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer? What is
No, it's not. No, it's not. The lowest amount of all 6 and it is 24.
That is correct. What a save.
Yes. Yes.
I was thinking about age there.
All right, that's fine. You still answered within your time. So well done. You have won your team 10 points as well. Well done to both individuals. So we're going to move on to the third and final pair of this session. All right. So now we have from the 3 Musketeers, Shivani, versus the Pioneers, we have Sarah.
And your category is percentages. This question is for Shivani.
Shivani, are you ready? Yes. What is 30% of 90?
7.
27 is correct. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have won your team 10 points. Now we're going to move on to the question for
Sarah.
Sarah, are you ready? What is 20% of 75?
15.
15 is correct. Well done. Well done. We have a very close game going on here. We have a close game going on. So congrats to both of you all. We will now like to bring back Sky for a chance to steal a question. Y'all, I'm feeling a math stroke coming on. Are you all feeling it as well? Yes, I don't want to feel it though, but I think it's inevitable.
Why are you turning in a blank piece of paper?
Because it's nice, it's white.
Because all your answers are imaginary numbers.
Oof. Oh boy, I don't know. Do you all know what imaginary numbers are?
Too young, too young. Soon you'll know.
PG jokes. So the square root of a negative number is called an imaginary number. So if you have the square root of 25, that's 5. But if it were the square root of negative 25, what you would do, you would use rules of indices and put the negative 1 by itself, multiply by the 25, and you have the square root. So it becomes the square root of negative 1 multiplied by the square root of 25. So that's how you get I, and then the square root of 25 is plus or minus 5. So your answer is actually plus or minus 5I.
You can go and teach your classmates that.
Yeah.
Like, I learned this.
Mm-hmm. All that from a blank page. So that's the joke. That's what it was meant for. Are you ready, Sky?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So your question, your category is basic algebra, and your question is?
Simplify 3 into 2x minus y plus 2 into y minus x.
And your answer is? I am sorry. 4x minus y is the answer. 4x minus y is the answer. All right, great. So that brings an end to our
individual questions for round 2.
And now we're going to move on to the team questions for round 2. This is for 3 Musketeers. Musketeers? Yes. Go ahead.
Name 6 types of quadrilaterals.
If one person could repeat the final answer, so we know that's the final answer.
Square, kite, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, trapezium.
It is 6.
And we wanted 6. Yes. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Your team has been awarded
15 points.
15 points. All right. So
now we're going to have you guys move to the breakout room and have the other team come in.
And following that, we would announce the winners with the score and the tally.
Unless we have to do a tiebreaker.
We shall see how it goes. All right, y'all. So it was nice.
See you guys in a few. Okay, so we have our team members.
1, 2. We're waiting on the third.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, great. Now this is team Pioneers. This is the team Pioneers. Are you all ready, ladies? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So thank you so much. So the same rules as last time. You all would have 90 seconds after the question has been read, and we would require one unified answer at the end. So let's go. Your question is, name 6 types of quadrilaterals. Okay,
a square, a rectangle, a kite, a trapezium, a parallelogram, and a rhombus.
And that is 6.
That is all.
And you are correct. Well done, team. Well done.
Good job, you all. I did not remember a kite.
So you all have won your team 15 points. So well done. So what's going to happen from now? We are going to consult our scorers. We have 2 independent scorers who would have taken scores for both teams, and they're just going to confirm scores and everything, and they're going to give us a result. And based on that, if there's a tie, we will bring you all for a tiebreaker. If not,
we'll just announce
the winner.
won. Yeah.
But everybody wins because you all made it this far. Really, really happy for you all.
All right. So we have everyone back.
I hope you all enjoyed a nice little relaxed session. We are almost to the end. We have the scores right now.
Who's excited? Who's excited?
Fingers crossed on both sides. I don't know if you all would have done your calculations manually, but we definitely have the scores for both teams. And
so we'll start with the Mathsketeers. And you all obtained 70 points.
7-0. Well done. Congratulations. 70 points. And the Pioneers, we have, or rather, they were able to obtain 70 points as well.
So
yes.
You know what that means.
It's a tiebreaker. Woo! So we're going to have some more fun. We're going to have some more fun now. We definitely need to explain this tiebreaker for you all because this is a tiebreaker. It's not like any of the other things before. So, my dear.
Right. So, for the tiebreaker question, what's going to happen is, so you all can answer anytime. But if someone from Pioneers answers the question or takes a try at answering the question and does not get it correctly, it's going to move on to the Mathsketeers and what someone from there can answer. However, because we're doing it like this now, you can answer at any time. We're going to read the question to you and you can answer at any time. But you have to let us know when you want to answer. So don't just blurt out the answer because 2 people can say that at the same time. So you're going to say, hi, I would like to answer, and you'll have your shot. And then if you get it wrong, we'll move on to the other team. Someone will have a shot. And if that person gets it wrong, we can move back, but the person who answered first cannot answer again.
Are y'all following? So just one more time. In fact, what I think is actually better, when you want to answer, you say your name.
Yes.
Right? Say your name. So if Marissa reads the question and I have a lot of people around me and I want to answer, I say Rajesh or Raj. And once we hear that name, we will say, okay, we're going to take an answer from Rajesh. What is your answer? If I say 5 and the answer is 25, then it's obviously wrong. Then we move to somebody else from the other team. Yeah. So it's really important that that happens. And then we give that person a chance. Hopefully, well, they would have said me, well, their name as well. And we keep going until somebody gets the correct answer.
Now, obviously, because of this now, you can't collaborate because everyone's going to be in one room talking at once. So you have to do it on your own for your own team, right? And there's no time limit on this, none at all.
So it's all 6 of you all, 3 from each team in one room, listening to one question, having a chance to answer the same question. And that's it. Whoever gets this question correct, which team gets it correct, wins. Remember, you need to say your name so that we know who says their name first to answer. Everybody's okay. Let me just get an understanding from everybody. Yes? And the tiebreaker question is?
So whoever answers correctly will automatically win.
Which of the following numbers is the largest?
Sarah.
Yes, Sarah. Your answer is?
160 over 15.
I am sorry.
Sorry. Oh.
That is not the correct answer. So we need
Someone from the Three Musketeers.
from the Three Musketeers a try.
3 squared plus 2.
That is also not the
That
correct
is.
answer. We'll move back to the Pioneers.
So now Pioneers, we have
Either Israel or Sarah can answer.
10.5.
Sarah. Which one was your answer, Sarah?
10.5.
10.5 is not the answer.
So now we move back to the Three Musketeers.
3 over 2 negative 2 to the power of negative 2.
That is.
And that is the answer. That is the correct answer. So congratulations. That is Shivani. Well done. Well done. And you have won your team a total of 10 points. And that pushes the Three Musketeers to 80 points, making you all the winners of this competition. So well done. Congratulations to everyone.
Yay.
Well done. Well done.
So now for the intermediate level, we have Dr. Tweedle here with us. He's a lecturer in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics here at the UWI, and he's going to share some words of wisdom with you guys.
So over to you, Dr. Tweedle.
Oh, hi. So good afternoon, everyone. So my name's David Tweedle, and I just wanted to, on behalf of the Department of Math and Statistics, I just wanted to welcome you all to the Math Feud competition in the Math Fair. I don't really have any wisdom except that I want to wish you all good luck and most of all, just have fun with it. Okay, well, thank you. I'll let you get on with it now.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Tweedle.
All right, that was great. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, intermediate level, are you all ready? Let me get a thumbs up. Let me get a thumbs up, please. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're going to start. We have two teams. We have the real ones. Oh, before we get into that, I almost forgot. I would like you all to do a brief introduction about yourself. So 3 main points. Your first name, your full name, what school you attend, what form if you like, and something random about yourself. Nothing great. I mean, it's really just to get each other, everybody knowing each other, you know, lighten up the atmosphere. So on the real ones, we're going to start with the real ones. We have 3 team members, and as I call their names, you know, you would unmute your mic and continue with the 3 questions. So we are on the real ones. Up first, we have Miss Samantha.
Good morning. My name is Samantha Babaram. I attend Rio Claro West Secondary School. I am in Form 4 and I like reading.
Okay, that's nice. Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction.
Okay, lovely. Well, all the best in the competition today.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Next up, we have Mr. Keegan.
Hi, good day. My name is Keegan Ragba, and I attend Naparima College in Form 4, and I enjoy puzzles.
I see you're sporting your school there on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, represent your school well today as also. Good luck in the competition. We are moving on to the 3rd person in the real ones, and that would be Miss Jade.
Hello, good evening. My name is Jade Reek. I attend Swaha Hindu College and I'm in Form 5 and I like horror games.
And you like what, sorry?
Horror games.
Horror games. Okay. That's nice. So you have a very detective mindset then, okay? All right. Well, all the best to you in today's competition.
So now we're going to hear from the Pythons, and first up is Kavita.
Hi, my name is Kavita Siram. I go Poverty Girls Hindu College. I'm in Form 4 and I like writing essays.
Well, that's nice. Any type of essays? Fiction, non-fiction? Lovely. Well, all the best to you in this competition today.
Next, we're going to hear from Viraj.
Hi, my name is Viraj Alamantudo. I am in Form 4 of Presentation College, San Fernando, and I like playing the piano.
Oh, that's great. Lovely. Do you have any formal training in the piano?
Yeah, I do.
That's nice. That's nice. Nice. All right. Thank you so much. Well, Viraj, all the best to you in this competition today. And we are going on to the last person in the theme Python's intermediate level.
That'll be Kirsten Alyssa. Would you prefer Kirsten or Kirsten Alyssa?
Kirsten. Yeah. Hi, my name is Kirsten Mervin, and I attend Asha Girls College, and I like sports.
Is that Asha Girls in San Fernando?
Yeah, San.
Oh, hey, this is so biased, boy. Last competition in the juniors, she had someone from her alma mater as well. And I'm like, where are all the CIC guys, you know? Come on. All right, so all the best to you in this competition. You know, so that's it. Let's just get over an early round of applause here before we begin.
Yeah.
All right, then. So let's get into it. All right, so round one, intermediate level, math feud. And the first category would be arithmetic. And this pair would be Samantha versus Kavita. So round one, we will start with Samantha first. Yes, Samantha, are you ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so Samantha, your question is, what is 2 to the power of 6?
32.
32. So, unfortunately, that's not the answer we're looking for. So we will give Miss Kavita a chance to steal for 5 points. So this has to be an immediate answer. Miss Kavita, what is your answer?
64.
64 is correct. Well done, well done.
So you have won yourself 5 points.
5 points. So now we're going to go on to Kavita's question itself.
So your question is, what is the cube root of 125?
5.
That is correct.
That is correct. Well done, well done. So you have earned your team 10 points. Well done to both members of each team. Now we're going to move on to the second pair.
And your category is probability.
And this is going to be between Keegan and Viraj.
First question goes to Keegan.
Perfect. All right. So Keegan, your question is, Jack randomly chooses a whole number from 1 to 6. What is the probability that it is more than 4?
1/3.
1/3. And Keegan, sir, you are correct. Well done. Well done. You have won your team 10 points.
Now we'll be moving on to Viraj.
Viraj, are you ready, sir?
Yes.
All right. So your question is,
there is a bag containing 5 blue candies, 2 green candies, and 3 red candies. Jill randomly chooses 1 candy. What is the probability that it is not red?
70%.
70%. That is correct. Well done. Well done. You all have both represented your themes well. Congratulations.
Yes, and I believe there was some school rivalry there. Yeah. One from Maps and one from Pres.
No, it's one big family, and they're equal in points. All right, so we're moving on to the third round. Well, sorry, the third pair in the first round of this intermediate level competition.
And your category is counting.
All right, ladies, I see we have 2 ladies, Jade and Kristen. Are you all okay? Okay, so Jade, you will be going first. So Jade, your question is, at a virtual meeting, 10 children joined with both of their parents, and 13 children joined with only 1 parent. How many parents joined the meeting?
33.
33 is correct. Well done, well done. See, nothing too difficult, nothing too difficult. Congratulations.
So now our next question will go to Kirsten. And your question is, there were initially 5 chickens. Each chicken then had 5 baby chickens. How many chickens are there now in total?
30 chickens.
That is correct.
That is correct. Well done. Well done. I love it. I love it. This is going perfect. This is going good. So congratulations to both you ladies. And this would complete the individual questions for round 1.
Yes. So now we'll move on to the team question.
Team questions.
So for the team question, what's going to happen now is that the pythons will be moved to a separate room while the real ones get a chance to answer.
Are you all ready for your team question? Just give a little nod. All three? Yes. Okay, great.
Team question is, a car is traveling at 70 kilometers per hour. How many meters does the car travel in 3 minutes?
Yeah, we're ready to answer.
Okay, you go right ahead.
3,500 meters.
That is correct.
Well done, well done. All right, so that is 15 points to this team. Team, the real ones, congratulations. So what's going to happen now is we are simply going to move you all to a breakout room and bring in the other team and ask the same question. So
we'll see you guys
we'll
for round
see
2.
you guys in a while. All right, and your team question is, a car is traveling at 70 kilometers per hour. How many meters does the car travel in 3 minutes?
I think we heard Wiraj said he's going to answer.
Okay.
Right.
3,500 meters.
That is the final answer for the team as a response. All right, so that is actually correct. So well done, team. Well done. Congratulations. You have won your team 15 points. And this would conclude round 1.
So we're going to invite the other team to come back in now.
And we will go through the same process for round 2.
Okay, so I think everyone's back. So round 2. We're going to move on to our first pair.
Good job.
The first pair will consist of Kavita and Samantha, and your category is consumer arithmetic. First question will go to Kavita.
All right, Kavita. So your question is, the price of an item is $50. If I receive a 10% discount, how much would I need to pay for the item?
$45.
And $45 is correct. Yeah. Well done, well done. Congratulations. On your team, 10 points. So moving on now.
Next question is for Samantha. And your question is, the price of an item before VAT is $20. If a VAT of 15% is added, how much would I need to pay for the item?
What is your final answer? Your final answer is?
23.
23 is correct.
That is
well
correct.
Done, well done. Yes, lovely.
Now we're going to move on to our second pair, which is Wiraj and Keegan again.
So we have Wiraj from the Pythons and Keegan from the real ones. So Wiraj, your question, you would be given the question first. And your question is, what number comes next in the following sequence? 1, 5, 9, 13, and your answer is?
17.
Correct. Well done. Well done.
What a speedy response.
Very, very prompt.
Now we're going to move on to Keegan.
Keegan, are you ready, Keegan? Did he say yes? Yes, Keegan? Perfect. All right. And
your question is, what number comes next in the sequence? 3, 6, 12, 24, and
48.
Perfect. Perfect. Wow. I think we needed to give these individuals harder questions. All right. So this is going good. This is good. So we are moving on. Their category would be trigonometry. So in this pair, we have Kirsten versus Jade.
First question goes to Kirsten.
Right.
And your question is, what is cos 90?
1.
Is that your final answer?
Okay, so That unfortunately would have to go to the other team for a chance to steal. So we will ask Jade. So Jade, are you ready to steal? What is the answer? Immediate answer, please.
The answer is 0.
0, and that is correct. Your team has 5 points. Your team has well 5 done. Points. Well done.
So your question is, what is tan 45?
1.
That is correct.
Yes, yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. So well done to both participants again. So we're gonna move smoothly along with the competition, and this stage would be our team question.
So for this time, we're going to move the real ones into a separate group, and we're going to do the Pythons first.
In the meanwhile, I'm sure my lovely co-host has some math jokes for me or for us.
Why was math class so long?
Why was math class so long? Because it was boring?
Because the teacher kept going off on a tangent.
Oh, my word. Woo. All right.
I think everyone is here now. We have...
Yes, we have team members.
Kavita and Kirsten. Okay. You guys ready for your team question?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Your question is, what is the y-intercept of the straight line that passes through the points 1, 2, and 2, 1?
Yes, 3 is our final answer.
3 is your final answer.
Wow. Okay.
3 is the correct answer.
Well done. Well done.
Well done, Vita.
Yes, yes. So you all have won 15 points for your team in this team question. I think we have an excellent streak going on. Really good.
So now we're going to ask you guys in the breakout room, and we're going to bring the other team so they can answer. Okay, so we have our other 3 members.
So let's go. Your team question is, what is the y-intercept of the straight line that passes through the points 1, 2, and 2, 1?
Yes, so the y-intercept is 3.
That is correct.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations. You all have won 15 points. So now we are at the end of round 1 and round 2. We are going to put both teams in one room, so you all can feel free to speak with each other, and they can get to know themselves, their teammates, their opponents. And in the meanwhile, we will moderate on the score. So we have 2 independent scorekeepers. Those would have been the moderators as well, who would have been in the rooms with you all to make sure everything is in order. So, and when we return, we will announce both scores and a winner if there's one, and if there's a tie, then we will definitely go into the tiebreaker session. All right, I believe we have all the participants. Yes, are you all here? Lovely, lovely. How are you all feeling? Okay, you all tense, you all nervous?
Are you guys scared to hear your results?
You all did well, each and every one. So we just want to bring you all the scores now. And I think before we get into the scores, because, you know, after this, one team would be, you know, leaving and the other team would be staying. I think it was well done on both teams. So let's give everyone the round of applause. Well done, well done. So now we have I think you can say the first score.
So for Team Pythons, you all got a total score of 85.
85 Team Pythons. Well done, well done. The real ones, and your score is 85 as well.
So you know what that means?
Tiebreaker. Yep. It continues. So let's get into some more details about this tiebreaker.
So how a tiebreaker question is going to work is that You will all be here in this one room with everyone else, and there's no time limit on this at all, none. So what's going to happen is if one of you has the answer to the question, you can't collaborate, obviously, because everyone's here. So if one person, say for instance, Viraj has the answer and he says, okay, so he'll say, Viraj wants to answer or something like that, and we'll listen to him and he'll give his answer. If his answer is correct, his team will automatically win. If his answer is wrong, a person from the other team will have a chance to answer. Now, if that person gets it correct, they win, obviously. If they don't get it correct now, it moves back to the other team, which was the team Viraj was on. But he cannot answer again. Someone else has to answer.
I think we're ready. All right, so the tiebreaker question that's with 10 points is:
how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 20?
Keegan.
Yes,
Keegan.
Yes, Keegan.
8.
Well done. Well done. That is correct. And you have won the tiebreaker for your team, Keegan. Congratulations. How the competition is normally, when we reach a tiebreaker, we would ask only one tiebreaker question. And who wins that question wins. But because we had some internet problems and one of the members from Team Pythons were not there to represent, then we need to take that into consideration. However, notwithstanding the fact that although they were one member less, that still represented 2/3 of the team, which is more than half, which is a definite amount. So instead of ending there, the consideration is to still keep that question, but extend the tie-breaking session to include in total 3 questions, so 2 more questions. If the real ones win this second question, then that would mean that they would win the entire competition because they would have won both. Everybody's okay with that?
Okay, so second tiebreaker question.
Are you all ready? Okay, perfect. All right, go right ahead.
So the question is, what number comes next in the following sequence? 1, 1/2, 1/4, 1/7, 1/11, and 1/16.
Keegan.
Yes, Keegan.
1/22.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. So Keegan, congratulations. You have won your team 10 extra points. So that brings the total for the real ones at
105.
105. And that is the total for Pythons is 85. So that would conclude the tiebreaker session for this intermediate level. Yeah, Keegan was very, very quick on the draw there, Keegan. Well done. Well done to you and your team and all the members from the other team as well. We would like to bring greetings.
Yes, we would like to ask Mr. Asad Mohammed, who is here. He's a lecturer in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics here at the university, and he's here to wish you guys good luck.
Good afternoon, students and competitors. So yes, I'm a lecturer in the Department of Mathematics and Statistics at the University of the West Indies. And I want to welcome all of you to the Math Feud. I don't have a camera to show myself, but perhaps that's a good thing because we don't want to scare you with, right? You want to see good looking people like Rajesh, right? Like instead of people like me. But I want to welcome everyone to the Math Feud. And I want to congratulate you on participating in this Math Feud. It's really good to see young people interested in mathematics. And I want you all to have fun. I know it's a competition, and of course somebody must win and somebody must lose. But I want you to have everyone to have a positive experience and to have fun while doing all of this, and to consider mathematics as a field for further study and for your future career, right? So again, best wishes to everyone, and best wishes for your future success. Thank you, and I'll turn back over to Raj.
Well said, and words of wisdom there. And we here at the Math Department, we are overjoyed to welcome each and every one of you all when the time comes. So please get those registration forms in. So today we have two teams. The seniors are the differentiates and integrates actually. And we're just going to ask you to introduce yourselves. I will call you by your first name and you say three things: your name, what school you belong to, what form, and some random fact about yourself. You know, nothing too great. It's not an exam, just anything you want. If you ate doubles this morning, okay, great. You like to play football, that's fine. It's just to get the tension out, you know, nice little friendly atmosphere. So we are going to go with the differentiates first.
First person will be Anusha.
Anusha Saha. I'm from Naparima Girls High School and I'm in lower 6 and I like to play chess.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Do you have any formal training in chess?
Yeah, I play nationals and regionals.
Oh boy, oh boy. I do not want to play you in chess. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so we want to move on to the other person, which would be Miss Priya. So if you could just unmute your mic and speak, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Priya and I in lower 6-1. I attend St. Joseph's Convent San Fernando and I like to do arts and crafts.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, great.
Very
great.
creative.
Well, all the best to you both in this competition. I forgot to mention wishes to Anusha. Sorry about that.
So now we want to hear from Rahul.
Hi everyone, my name is Rahul. I'm from Presentation College Chaguanas and I like to sleep and procrastinate.
So do I.
All right. Not a problem. I think we all enjoy that, but the fact that you are here, I think he's hardworking as well. So well done. All the best in this competition.
So now we'll move on to the integrates and we'll ask Sunella to speak.
Hi everyone, my name is Sunala. I am from Upper 6 in Naparima Girls High School and I like to do archery.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
You have a real bow and everything like that? Ooh, okay. Yeah. I don't want to get you back so mad. Okay.
There's one in the other team there. I have a bow on me.
Oh wow. Some friendly competition. All right then. So you are the spicy one. All the best to you in this competition. We want to move on to Isabella. Isabella, could you just say a few words?
Hi everyone, I'm Isabella. I'm in Upper 6 at St. Joseph's Convent San Fernando and I like to play the piano and guitar.
Oh, that's nice. I see we have a lot of people from the same schools here.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You have you performed?
Only at music festival.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So very nice.
Yes. I like it. We have a really diverse what's the word? Skill sets of the individuals, which is good.
We have to ask from Chad still.
Go right ahead, sir.
Good afternoon. I am Chad Hussein. I'm in Upper 6 in Presentation College Chaguanas, and I'm a runner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. So we have two people from each school, right?
That's nice. Wow. Have you run any marathons? You're a runner, sprinter?
I do 5Ks and 10Ks.
Okay, nice. Well, then I think UWI half marathon would be up your alley in a timing once COVID finishes. So have that on your calendar of events. Great, lovely. All right. So now that the introductions have passed, I think we can get into the competitions. Just let me get a final thumbs up from everyone to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. Let's go. We are up for our first round, and our two teams are the differentiates and the integrates as before. Our first pair would be Anusha and Sunella. And our first question goes to Anusha, are you ready? Perfect, let's go. And your question is, what is 31 squared?
931.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
So at this point, we would like to give the opposing team member a chance to steal. Unfortunately, that was not what we were looking for. So we go straight over to
Sunella.
Sunella, what is your answer immediately?
Is it 901?
Unfortunately, that is not correct. So both individuals got the 900 and the 1, but there's a 6 that's missing in the middle. So
no one gets points.
No one gets points. Now we move to the question for Sunella. All right, Sunella, are you ready?
So your question is, what is the square root of 256?
Is it 16?
16 is the answer we are looking for.
Yes, well done, congratulations.
10 points to your team.
So 10 points goes to your team. Well done, Sunella.
Now we're going to move on to the next pair, which is Priya and Isabella.
All right, so we are going to take Miss Priya first. Priya, are you ready? Just
Your
give us a
category
thumbs up.
is numbers.
And your question is, list the prime numbers from 1 to 10.
Okay, should I start now?
Yes.
2, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, that's it.
And that's your final answer, yes? Great, well done. That is correct. Congratulations. 10 points goes to the differentiates. All right, so we move to your pair team, well, your pair opposing team member, who is
Isabella. So your question is, list the perfect squares from 1 to 30.
1, 4, 16, 25.
Is that your final answer?
1, 4, 9, 16, 25.
well done. That is correct. 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. You answered all correctly within the 20 seconds. So the marks are awarded. Congratulations to you both. You have won your team 10 points each.
Now we're going to move on to our last pair for round 1. Your category is trigonometry.
Good.
We're going to be doing this between Rahul and Chad. Starting off with Rahul, your question is, what is cos 60?
Aha.
That is indeed correct.
Well done. Well done, Rahul. 10 points to you.
Now we're going to move on to Chad.
Chad, are you ready, Sue? All right. And your question is, what is the value of sine squared 3 theta plus cosine squared 3 theta?
1.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. I think everyone knows that identity. Congratulations to you both. It's neck and neck.
Yes.
All right. So that concludes our individual questions first round. Now we're going to move on to the team stage.
So what's going to happen for the team question now is the integrates will be moved to a separate room while the differentiates get a chance to answer. So we're going to let our tech team do that. In the meantime, we're going to tell you guys some jokes. Come on, we love jokes.
I'm not so sure. This is the 3rd level. I've had
you
my
guys will
fill
appreciate
with
my
jokes.
jokes.
Save me, please.
So Rajesh, why should you never argue with decimals?
Because they cost less.
Because they always have a point.
Woo.
He appreciates my joke.
Rahul, save me, Rahul. You need to save me, somebody.
I think we've moved everyone. We have Priya, Rahul, and Anusha here. Yes. So are you guys ready for your team question? Let us know.
Yes.
Do I have a thumbs up from all 3 members? Just let me see a thumbs up. Well done. Okay, so over to you.
So your question is, how many real solutions does the following equation have? The equation is on the screen.
Right, so that's 1 minus 1. Gives 5 and then x squared plus 1, meaning x squared equals minus 1, which means x is imaginary.
Five real solutions, you said?
That is your final answer. Are you all sure? Okay.
That is correct.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. So you all have won 15 points for the team. Congratulations. Keep it up. Keep it up.
So now we're going to move you guys to the breakout room and bring in the other team so they can have a chance to answer. So we'll see you guys for round 2.
Lovely.
So once you're ready, just give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up. Perfect. Let's go. Your team question is, how many real solutions does the following equation have?
And then it'll be x is 1, and then x is 2, because the middle one, it'll be x is minus 1, and that'll be imaginary. X is plus or minus 1, and plus or minus 2, because negative numbers are real as well. And both sides are looking plus or minus. So 5 solutions then. Oh, there's 5 right now! Minus 1 plus 2 minus 1, 0. Yeah. So they're attached. No, they try and play us all minds, but they're simple. You see the last one, what kind of thing? I see the D5. Yeah, 1 third 5. Duncan, say D5. All the stuff is 0, 1 minus 1, 2, 1 minus 2. Yeah.
All right. So is there a final answer?
Yeah, I guess it's 5.
And 5 is the final answer, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, wow. Well, I must say that it is absolutely correct.
Oh,
Well done.
okay.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You all have 15 points for your team that's added to the scoreboard. And this would conclude round 1.
So now we're going to bring back your opponents. And we're going to move on to round 2.
So it's the same thing over again. Keep up the good job, you all. Keep it up. Yeah. Okay, so round 2. Okay, great. I think this is going fine. This is amazing.
Yes.
All right. So round 2. For round 2, we would be going with the category of
Geometry.
geometry.
And this will be between Sunella and Anusha.
Are you all ready, ladies?
Yeah.
All right. The first question goes to Sunella. Sunella, just give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Your question is, what is the area of a circle with diameter 2?
Is it pi?
Are you asking or are you telling? What is
Okay,
the,
it's pi.
Your final answer?
Yes.
And that is correct. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. 10 points for you and your team.
Now we're going to move on to Anusha. And your question is, what is the area of a right angle triangle with side lengths 3, 4, and 5?
Six.
Is 6 your final answer?
Yeah.
6 is indeed correct.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Neck and neck. Neck and neck.
We're going to move on to our second pair now. Isabella and Priya. Your category is time. First question goes to Isabella.
Isabella, are you ready? Just give me a thumbs up. Perfect. And your question is, how many minutes are there in a day?
1440.
Yes, that is correct. Well done. Well done. And that brings home 10 points for your team, Isabella. Congratulations. So now we will move on to Miss Priya. And your question is?
How many hours are there in a week? That is correct. Just in the nick of time.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations. I think this is very intense. This is very intense. We might be heading for a tiebreaker.
I definitely think so.
Let's see what's going on. Okay, great. Let's go on.
Our next category is calculus. And this is going to be between Chad and Rahul.
So first up is Chad.
And your question is, evaluate the following integral.
8.
And that is correct. Well done. Well done. I think we definitely need to make these questions harder next year.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. All right. So you have won your team 10 points. Congratulations. We are moving on to your opponent.
Mr. Rahul. Your question is,
if y equals to x plus x squared, what is the value of dy dx, which is the first differential of y at the point x equal to
5.
And that is correct. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations, both members. You have won yourself 10 points to your team.
I think everybody got their questions correct this round. Wow.
So this is very interesting. I like what's going on.
So now you guys know the drill with the team question. We're going to put the differentiates into a separate room this time, and we're going to take the answer from the integrates first.
So in the meanwhile, I think my ear is just listening for a joke.
Why did the mathematician spill all of his food in the oven?
Spill the food in the oven? I don't know. The oven was too big. I don't know.
Because the direction said put it in at 180 degrees.
Oh. Who came up with these things?
I have no idea.
All right, all right.
Okay, so we have Isabella, Sunella, and Chad. You all ready?
Okay, great. So your team question is, there's a bag containing 2 red candies and 2 blue candies. 2 candies are taken at random. What is the probability that they are the same color? Feel free to unmute your mic and collaborate.
Time is up. Your final answer is
1/3.
Should we give them that correct?
I think it is correct. Well done. Well done. Congratulations again.
Nice.
I can see you all were on edge. You all were on edge. Well done. Well done. You all know the drill?
We're going to put you guys in the breakout room and bring the other team in.
Okay, great. So we have the differentiates, and are you all ready for your second team question?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So your team question is, there's a bag containing 2 red candies and 2 blue candies. 2 candies are taken at random. What is the probability that they are the same color? You all still have 35 seconds. Is your final answer? What is
that?
Yes?
1/3, 1/3, yeah.
They have 1/3.
And we also have 1/3.
So that is
correct. Well done. Congratulations again. You all have won 15 points for your team.
And that brings us to the end of round 2. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put you into the same group with your opponents while we deliberate on your score, and then we'll bring you all back and let you know what's happening, whether who won or who didn't win, or if we have to do a tiebreaker.
Yeah, so feel free to speak with your opponents in the room. It'll just be 6 of you all and a moderator. So do enjoy. Okay, great, great. All right, so we have in our hands the scores for both the differentiates and the integrates. It's overdue. I think we need to announce some scores here. So Please go right ahead.
So the differentiates got a total score of 80.
80 points. So well done, differentiates. And the integrates, your score, after we consider everything for both for your team and individual score, your total score for the integrates is 90 points.
Yay.
Making the differentiates the runners-up and the integrates the winners. So congratulations, integrates. Congratulations to Sunella. Congratulations to
Isabella
and Chad. Well done. Thank you.
And on behalf of the participants, we would like to thank you guys for hosting the event. It was really fun and enjoyable for all of us, I think. So, and congratulations to you guys. Yeah.
Oh, that's,
that's really nice. That's really nice, Rahul. We just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you to all the participants who took time from their busy schedule, their school lives, their schedules to be here with all the quizzes, all the feuds. I know it would have been a lot of adjustments. I mean, even being in a room by yourselves, right? No phone, nothing. We do appreciate it. And the competition from the start to the finish was really done in a positive manner, and which is what we intended as the math department. And I think the goal to make math more fun and accessible was achieved.
I think so too.
Yeah. So just remember, there would be prizes for all participants, trophies and medals. And in addition, we would be giving an award for the most valuable player on each level. Sorry. So the juniors, intermediate, and the advanced, obviously. But that would be determined at a later date after we meet and we discuss. So be sure to check back our website to find out who got the MVP for all levels, for each level. All right.
So as Regina just mentioned, medals and trophies, the members of the winning team will receive trophies, and the members of the runners-up will receive the medals.
And also there is another special bonus prize from one of our sponsors called My Study Community. Their goal is to make studying and studying activities more fun and exciting for individuals so they can excel academically and enjoy life. They have given everyone here, all the participants from all the levels, a free spot in their upcoming Paradigm Shift Study Seminar. You all would be emailed the further details. So please check your inbox. You can visit their website, mystudycommunity.com.
Thank you to the hosts, the Math Feud team, and the competitors. Now to the results. At the junior level, the runners-up are the Pioneers. First place goes to the 3 Mathsketeers. And the most valuable player goes to Zara Ali of the Pioneers. At the intermediate level, the runners-up are the Pythons. First place goes to the Real Ones. And the most valuable player goes to Keegan Ragubar of the Real Ones. At the senior level, the runners-up are the Differentiates, with an 8 in it. First place goes to the Integrates. And the most valuable player goes to Rahul Gopi Singh of the Differentiates. Congratulations to all the winners, and thanks again to the entire Math Feud team. As we draw near to the end of the official part of the Math Fair, I take great pleasure in welcoming Mrs. Linda Deonath of St. Joseph Convent, St. Joseph, to offer a vote of thanks.
Vice Chancellor and Campus Principal, Professor Brian Copeland, Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dr. Brian Copeland, Head of Department of Mathematics, Dr. Sridhara Rao, Representative from the Ministry of Education, recipients of the Lifetime Achievement Award, Professor Emeritus Bhatt, and Professor Emeritus Edward Farrell, Chair Dr. Victor Chu, Organizing Committee of Math Fair, principals, teachers, students, parents, and all viewers across the globe. My name is Linda Deonath, and I am a member of the Math Fair committee. I hope that you have enjoyed the virtual Math Fair. It is my honor and privilege now to give a vote of thanks to all those who helped make this event a success. First, we would like to thank the Principal of the University of the West, Professor Brian Copeland, for his support. We would certainly not be able to have a successful event without the generosity of the University of the West Indies. We give special thanks to the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology, Dr. Brian Copeland, for his commitment to and support of the virtual Math Fair, and to the head of the Math Department, Dr. Rao, for his steadfast leadership of the organizing committee. A special thank you to the representative from the Ministry of Education. Thank you also to the chair of the virtual Math Fair, Dr. Victor Drew, the organizing committee of the Math Fair, the team leaders, the contributors from the Department of Math Marketing and Communications of the University of the West Indies. Finally, thank you to the principals, teachers, students, parents, and all viewers. Thank you for taking the time to participate in the virtual Math Fair. I am grateful for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mrs. Deonath. We are all grateful indeed. Now that we have come to the end of the Math Fair program, I invite and encourage all of you viewers to continue to enjoy the UWI Virtual Math Fair by participating in our math games and activities. Just go to the official Math Fair website homepage at www.uwimathfair.com and click on Games. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Enjoy, have fun, and stay safe.